There's an alien in my shed chewing corn, chewing corn, chewing corn. There's an alien in my shed chewing corn, chicken corn. Come on, everybody, let's do the hoedown. What did John feel alive? Hey, everybody, gather round. We've got some new friends in town. A big furry friend and a little green one.
They're dancing too much, you saw that,
I'ma get funky.
Alien 8 UK.
I'ma get crazy. I'ma get loose. I'ma get hazy, hazy, hazy. I'ma take a ride. 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 Take me to your leader, take me to your leader, take me to your leader. 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 Take me to your leader.
Signal acquisition initiated. Cross-referencing anomaly archives. Pattern recognition complete. Aether 8 online.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Wednesday's show where we are now doing from low reality check.
reality check.
Encyclopedia of the Unknown is taking a bit of a break. We're going to pre-record them 15-20 minutes and just put them out starting in the next week or so. Whenever we've got a chance to do it, we're just going to record a few and then just start putting them out. So that's first thing. Second thing, because it's the first of the month, we're doing the 10 membership giveaway.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to do them all in one go. Good luck. You don't actually get anything. You just get your name in green, but it looks good. So
Green is nice. We like green.
yeah. So you ready? Here you go. I'll let you read the names out. I can't multitask. Not today.
I can't see the names.
Oh, shall I read the names?
Yeah,
So
this is
we've
all I
got-
can see.
All right. Jeng, Banana Joe, Stuart, Conjure Quest, Paranormal, that's Andy and Tracy, and Judy Wheeler. They're the first 5.
Very nice. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes. And the next 5 are Afterburner, Historio Principles Light, Don McDouglas, Scared Silly, and Creepy Joints. There you go.
Very cool. Congrats, everybody. 10 new members.
Yes, enjoy. It'll last you a month. Like I said, you just get your name in green. But there will be some members only streams going out soon. Now that we're getting into the format of everything and everything else. So, first of all, tomorrow, going to do some revisiting for the UFO files. So 3 years ago, we had the wonderful and late Earl Grey come on with his friend and good friend and son of Dr. Hynek, Paul Hynek. So because of everything that's going on now in the world of UFOs, I was talking with a certain person. They said about going back, digging out the archives and revisiting some podcasts that I did back in the day. So ignore how I sound, what I do and all that. Just concentrate on what they talk about. So I've revamped it. I've changed the intro, the outro. So that's going out 8:30 tomorrow as a premiere on the UFO files. And this is what you're going to get.
A blast from the past. The Lost UFO Files interview, featuring Earl Grey Anderson and Paul Hynek, uncovering the truth from Project Blue Book, secrets they were never meant to find.
So that's that. So it goes into detail of what they did, him and his brother growing up, and yeah, and the stories of them meeting Steven Spielberg and all that kind of stuff. So it's very, very interesting. Then,
who has the new Disclosure Day movie coming out?
Yes, which we're going to talk about on our 24-hour podcast.
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about a lot on our 24-hour podcast. We're going to have a lot of
24
time.
hours. We've got. I'm sure we've got time. Yeah. So I have done a new intro, made some new music, not for this, but this is not this one. But the Gateway to the Unknown is going to fade out after next week. It's just going to be the UFO files on a Monday and a Wednesday, Monday and a Friday. So I don't know what day of the week it is. So if you would like to watch it, I made it today. I did the music, I've done the videos, and it's there. And I think it's really, really good. Nearly swore then. I think it's amazing, considering it's 2 minutes 49. But I had to do it to the end of the music or it wouldn't fit. So would you like to listen to it and watch it before we crack on with this?
Let's go.
Yeah?
And then we
Don't
can
judge
introduce
me.
this new show.
Yes, we can. So this is going to be, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but I'm going to use it every so often because I just like the music. It's drum and bass, so it's good. Here we go.
Alien 8 UK.
Welcome back. You found it again. The UFO Files. Broadcasting round the clock on Alien 8 UK. Red Eye listeners, insomniacs, sky watchers, van drivers on the long haul. You're tuned to the only station that stares back at the dark with you. 24 hours, we circle the same old questions. Lights over the north, shadows over the south. Phone lines open, headphones on, blinds half drawn. I got case notes spread like takeaway menus. Highlighters bleeding through until sunrise. Coordinates scribbled on coffee stained napkins from a truck stop somewhere near the East Coast. We don't do jump scares here, we do the long stare out the window at 3:33 a.m. when the estate's asleep and the sky feels too crowded. You call in with that voice, half whisper, half there. First time chatter, long time watcher, and the hairs rise on every neck in frequency range. Maybe it's satellites, maybe it's stories we tell, so we're not alone in these flickering terraces and rented rooms. Either way, keep your dial right here. This is the UFO Files. Alien 8 UK. All night, every night, every night, every night, every night, every night.
Acquisition initiated. Cross-referencing anomaly archives. Pattern recognition complete. Aether 8 online. Proceed.
There you go.
See,
What'd you
I'm glad
think?
that you guys couldn't see me in the down there because I'm jamming. I was dancing.
I could see.
It's a bop. I
But-
like it. Well, you're the only one who could see that.
So, this is a thing. Don't know if anyone noticed. All three of them voices are samples of my voice, just different keys. I didn't
DJ
realize
Andy.
till afterwards, and I can just hear myself in each of them. So, yeah. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good enough to replace the original?
I think it's good. I like it.
It's all right. I'm just catching up with the comments. So, yes, good. Mr. Phillips approved it.
Oh,
Thank
very
you.
good. I'm glad.
Yes, yes. So today we are going to be doing reality check.
Reality check. Our new show that is not replacing, but just moving Encyclopedia.
We're
Beyond
moving forward. Yeah, we just
Yes.
it's stepping in and we're doing stuff. And
Mhm.
so this is a non-paranormal podcast, but we're still doing the weird and wonderful of actual reality. What could be perceived as reality, but not paranormal, could be not reality. It could be this.
Yeah. So what if we live in a simulation? So
Yes.
did you find an article, or am I the only one who found it?
I've had to do it on my iPad because there's so much. So I asked for the pros and cons of it. There's a lot more cons than there are pros.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it still says it could be a thing. There's no proof it doesn't. We're not, and there's no proof that it is. So, do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
So I can start.
Go.
So I am going to drop a link to an article that's kind of recent, that was from last month, about Neil deGrasse Tyson. And Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks our universe is a computer simulation, and a science professor claims to have evidence that it's true. So Neil deGrasse Tyson has talked about this a lot previously.
What's his name? Sorry.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Right, I've got a guy, Nick Bostrom.
Yes. Yep. That's Vopson.
Bostrom, Bostrom.
This is different. This one is Melvin Vopson. Kind of close.
Could be his cousin.
Could be. But Neil deGrasse Tyson has been kind of a proponent of the simulation
Could
theory
be a glitchier version of
for
him.
a while. Could be. It could be like a glitch in the Matrix simulation thing.
Yeah. Well, with you saying that, I'll jump in with this. So, with Bostrom's trilemma, the backbone of his theory, at least one of these must be true. Don't know how, but this is what he's saying. Civilizations never reach advanced simulation capability. They reach it and choose not to simulate realities, or we are almost certainly inside a simulation. So basically, we've never got there. We've got there, but they don't want to activate it, or we're already in it. So
I don't know.
Could it be?
It could be. But it gets very scientific and philosophical when you're talking about this, because they're going into entropy, which is physics and disorder. And this guy Bobson, he believes that information systems are behaving differently than the standard laws of physics. And the only reason that they could be behaving differently is because they were programmed to do so.
Yes. I was going to say, so I've got reality behaves like code.
Yes, it does.
So this is a Planck theory, or Planck length. The universe has a minimum unit of measurement, which is Planck, Planck. Space and time appear quantized like pixels and frames. Suggests reality may have a resolution limit. So that could be the different dimensions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so on. So they call it the quantum weirdness. Particles behave differently when observed. That's a split experiment. And nothing loads until you look at it. So it's like what it says later on. It's like when you walk out of the room that you're in now. So I walk out of this room. As soon as I shut the door, that then doesn't exist.
Yes.
And then if two people walk into that room at the same time, they see the same thing. But if them two people walk into that room at different times, maybe it's slightly off from what the other person's seeing. Like the colours, just a variation of colours and shapes and all that kind of stuff.
Well, you can't really ever know if you see things the same way as other people see things, like colors and stuff, because, okay, I see red as, as red, but
yeah,
you
my
also
red
see red is red, but I don't know if your red is my red.
Yeah, your red, my red could be your green.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as long as we all agree that this is the color that's called red.
Exactly that, yeah. But it's also, women have something like 100,000 more colours in their frequency than what men do.
Is that true? Or are men just really bad at, like, picking colors?
Probably a bit of both. Bit of both. I don't know.
Because I feel like women will be like, well, this is cream, this is eggshell, this is ecru, this is white, this is off.
Well,
it's beige.
I've had so many arguments. So the paint on your wall behind you, it's green. It's like a jaded green. Yeah.
Yes.
But also, to me, that's a khaki colour. But then people will say to me, khaki's more brown. I'm like, no, khaki's green. Not khakis. Not in Boston.
Khakis. I keep hearing khakis.
So K-A. So khaki, the colour khaki. Yeah. I see it more as a green colour than a beige. If it's a beige, then it's beige. It's not khaki.
I feel like khaki is kind of like couch color.
No, it's more...
somewhere in between couch and wall.
It's somewhere between brown and green, but nearer to the green.
Well, are we talking about the color or the clothing item? Because usually khakis are like tan.
The color of, color clothing. It's the same.
No.
Where it. Yes.
I'm sorry, they are not gray.
Gray? And she got black and white contacts.
Are you colorblind?
Or just blind? Sorry.
Hint of blue.
What? Has she got inverted colours on her phone or something? She needs to sort that out.
Ola says khaki's like her couch and Andy's colorblind.
No, the khaki's not. Khaki is more green, but with a tiny hint of brown. And I don't mean like oak brown. I mean like dead wood brown. I've not even got anything that colour.
Khaki is a dull, light yellowish brown or sandy earth tone color. Often described as neutral, it can range from a light tan-like brown to a muted olive green.
Yeah, so that's the colour of your wall. So khaki is not a definite colour. It could be a blend of probably about 30 different shades.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. There must be a US and UK khaki variant.
Yeah.
But like if you
Probably.
look up khaki pants, like
They're
they're gonna
like
be this color.
no, they're more browny grey. Dare I say it?
No,
So,
I just Googled it and they are all tan. All of them.
don't know.
Okay.
I
All right.
need more convincing than you saying you've just Googled it. Do
Redemption. All
you
right. The
trust
TV.
Google?
All right. Hold on. We're gonna go through this right now. Khaki pants. Pop it up. Do you see a hint
Yes.
of green on these?
Yes.
Where?
Go back. Right, stop.
This one?
Bottom row. No, other side. So next to Mrs. Skinny Leg, stop. That one. That's green.
What?
Not quite like the wall, but that's got green in it.
Oh my god. These are tan.
And there. They're green.
This one
Bottom,
is.
ASOS, yeah.
Yes, ASOS.
That's just green. That's not anything other than green.
But a majority of them
They're
are
like
tan.
like chinos.
Yes.
Oh, they're a bit tight. Don't zoom in on that one.
This one?
No, I'm not showing you.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Please don't. It's burning holes in my eyes.
But then this one's like a reddy brown.
That's more like mud, clay, like terracotta.
Yeah, but a majority of people, I think, this is definitely not khaki. This is like
that's
sage green.
lime green. Yeah. So, yeah, don't order anything in khaki. You could get orange, red, blue, yellow, purple.
You never know what
rainbow.
Oh, okay, try it. Andy, do the UK Google. See if it's different.
Oh, right, 1 second.
Maybe this is a Mandela effect.
Right, so share screen, window, share. Here we go. So I just put color khaki. There you go. You've got 5. So yeah,
so
you
khaki
choose.
is a spectrum.
I'd go more between that and that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's
Definitely
couch
not that.
small. No.
That's just moth. That's just green. Yeah, so more like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't believe we're arguing over khaki, and it's nothing to do with simulations.
I mean, maybe it does.
Oh dear, Raoul. He went there.
Khaki is a conspiracy.
It is. It's got to be something. So, going back. So the universe runs on math. So everything reduced to equations. Physics equals predictable rule system. Physicists like Max Tegmark argue reality is mathematics. That's dangerously close to saying reality equals executable code. So that means if you can work out the math to that, then you can control what the universe does.
This is true. That's like manifestation. If you
Therefore,
figure out how to hack the
it's
simulation.
a simulation. So it is. If it is code, these hackers need to sort it out and have me living in a castle somewhere and not having to work ever again.
Have you ever played The Sims?
Yes. SimCity.
Yeah. But do you think the Sims know that they're Sims? Like, what if they're sentient and they're just, doing their own thing and they're like, wait, why was I in this room?
So when you're playing it, whatever console you've got, a PC, whatever, what if your consciousness, because you're holding the controller and obviously data is going from that controller to the console,
Mm-hmm.
what if your putting, without actually knowing, your energy through the thumbsticks and buttons into that, and then they think that they're a real thing. See,
And to
Simon,
just go further into this Sims theory. In the Sims game, like the Sims 4, your Sims can play The Sims on their computers.
yes.
So in theory, the Sims in the game are playing The Sims, and the Sims in that game can play.
So it's like Russian doll.
Yeah, it just the simulation goes like deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, straight down the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. So it's like, what if someone's playing us? And this is the other theory. So when you go to bed and you can't sleep, what if you've got to wait for, there's only so many pods servers that you can be plugged into? What if you've got to wait for somebody else to come out so that you can go in? And that's why we have the different time zones around the world, so that not everyone's sleeping at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen this, Raoul. There's a guy on YouTube who goes into video games with the NPCs and tells them all that they're not real. And they argue. They're like, I am real.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they try to fight him.
Oh. No, I've not done that. Do you want me to ask ChatGPT if they're real? Let me open a new tab.
See, that's not simulation. That's artificial intelligence.
But it's not much different.
It could be like, I would like whoever is controlling the simulation to chill the F out.
Right. So you're ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
So I just put, are you real? That depends what you mean by real. Let's break it down properly. From a technical standpoint, I'm a real system created by OpenAI, running on servers, processing language, generating responses based on patterns, training, and logic. So in a sense, I exist, I respond in real time, I can reason, explain, and interact. But from a human standpoint, I am not conscious. No awareness, no emotions, no personal experiences, no independent thoughts outside of this interaction. I don't know things the way you do. I simulate understanding based on data. But isn't that what we do as humans as we learn and progress through life? You start off not knowing anything, and as you interact more, you pick things up and you learn. That's what AI is doing. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The deeper question, if you're asking this in a philosophical or simulation sense, then it gets interesting. If reality itself is a construct, simulation theory, then what counts as real? You'll experience me as something that communicates, reacts, provides information. So in your experience, I behave like a real entity. Bottom line, physically real? No. Digitally real? Yes. Consciously real? No. Functionally real in your world? Arguably, yes. Because they do function, but it can't function without us. But then we can't function without certain things either. So does that make us AI? If when we die and our consciousness goes onto this big bowl of energy that we spoke about before, then we are AI, because it's just the system, the body, the machine that we're in, that just expires, and then we go back into the energy pool, and then we come back out into something else. So technically that could, or not technically, but that could mean we are artificial intelligence, but we have consciousness. But as AI progresses, what's not stopping that from becoming sentinel and having and knowing its awareness?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, so we have to assume that if we think about the exponential technology growth, right? 100 years ago, we weren't anywhere near what we are now, and now we're
No.
doing all these crazy things. If you look at the graph of technology, it's like, so
Yeah.
if we continue on that path, eventually we will be able to program a simulated reality. Like, we'll be able to train AI, have it have a consciousness, make decisions on its own without any input, things like that.
Yeah.
So if we can do that, what are the odds that a civilization that has come before us could do that?
Exactly. And that's what it was saying at the beginning. We've either got to the point, well, it didn't say this, but I was thinking we've got to the point where we've done it and we've just wiped ourselves out.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to the point where it's like, do we activate it? Do we not activate it? Or we've got there, we've activated it, and we're in it. And now we're in it, we can't deactivate it because there's no exit door.
And like, when you think about, like, when you dream and stuff and you're astral projecting, or you're dreaming, or whatever you want to call what happens when you sleep, like you said, like,
Yeah.
is that seeing kind of into the back rooms, seeing into a different reality?
Or could that be the bit? So when we had Paranormal Paul Anthony yesterday, I was asking him these, like, spirits, where did they go when they're not waiting for paranormal investigators to ask them the same old questions? Did they just hang about? Did they go back into the ether? What did they do? Excuse me, where did they go? What if the astral planes are where they go and they just go and do ghost? I'm going to call it ghosty stuff because I haven't got a clue what it is they do or where they go or what happens. So what if they go and do all this ghosty stuff, right?
Hmm.
And then when they feel, like certain energies, like I'm talking about us in humans, when we turn up to communicate with them, they're not going to turn up for every single person. They go, all right, go on there, they're a bunch of dicks. Or, oh, these are all right, we can have a laugh with these, we can have some like proper interaction. We don't know what they're thinking. We don't know what their thought process and their capability is for when it comes to stuff like that. So what I was getting at, so when we're in the astral plane, what if that is part of where they go, the in-between state, the limbo? So because a lot of people say when you go to sleep, technically you die. And that's why you have all these dreams and your out-of-body experience, because your body literally shuts down. Because if you look up the thingy of people that die in the sleep, the percentage is pretty high. In fact, I'll have a look now.
Well, that's because your
Bit
body's
morbid.
at rest. Like, a body in motion stays in motion, but when you stop, you die.
Yeah.
You have residual
One
hauntings
second.
and programs on a loop.
Yeah, so that's stone tape.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't a percentage, but this is why people see it that way. Lack of awareness, no anticipation or anxiety, calm physical state, perceived dignity. So mainly natural causes. Oh, no, it'd be all right if I wrote what I wanted to write. I wrote, what is the perk of people dying in their sleep? There is no perk unless you don't want to be here anymore. What is the percentage? Let's try again.
If you have to go at some point, I guess it's better to go in your sleep, right? Or doing something really fun rather than, whatever.
So,
my worst nightmare is getting through an entire shift at work and then dying on my way home, or like when I walk out the
on
door.
a Friday. Yeah, I want to die Monday morning. I'm not doing a full week and not getting paid. Yeah, before I get out of bed. So 1 in 8 people, so 12 to 13% of people down their sleep. This is commonly cited figure based on general health data, hospitals during illness, or while awake. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so it's about 10 to 15%. Breathing issues, heart problems, sudden cardiac arrest, stroke, all that kind of stuff. So age, heart disease, obesity, sleep disorders. So yeah, it's 20%, nearly 20% is quite high, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. But this got into a weird tangent with dying in your sleep. We're talking about simulated reality.
No, so when you go to the astral plane, maybe that's the area that you go to because technically your body is shutting down while you go to sleep. So
Yeah.
could it be that? Is it
But is
that?
your body even real? If it's a simulation, your
am
body's
I?
not even real.
No, you're just a machine of meat and bone and liquid, really, with other bits thrown in.
Or zeros and ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Ones?
The big thing on this is the
Zeros.
whole reality is subjective thing, right?
Yeah.
So your reality is not the same as anybody else's reality. And I think that involves sleep too. So some people don't dream ever. And some people have the most vivid lucid dreams.
Do they not?
No, some people never dream.
I just thought it was now and again.
No, some people don't remember it. Some people don't dream at all. They just have nice, peaceful, restful sleep.
I wish I did.
No, I wouldn't want to not dream.
No, I just want a nice piece, just one night a week. I'm not bothered what night, just decent. But yeah. So yeah, could it be that's around where they go, where spirits are when they're waiting to move, and that's why, like you said, you create your own universe. So is everyone's astral projection different unless they're thinking about going there to meet certain things, certain places?
No, some people actually don't dream, or they've done studies, like the sleep studies, and the parts of your brain that activate when you're dreaming don't activate on some people. It's a thing.
Yeah, there you go. Universe. Play on words. This is where we need Brandon and Dawn.
I know. The whole word thing.
Yeah.
What were we saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought now, thinking about dreams.
Yeah, people not dreaming. The part of the brain doesn't activate.
Yes. But what if, okay, so if we're in a simulation, right?
Yeah.
In theory, there would be several simulations running simultaneously, I would think.
Yeah.
So is the dream world like another computer program? You're just in this program, in this simulation, and you kind of pop over into a different one? Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes.
So, they're each in their video games, in their little universe.
Yeah.
But when the arcade closes,
they'll meet
they
up.
can go into other people's games and hang out, and it's a whole different thing. But what if the simulations are like that?
Yeah, it could be. Because as a kid, I used to think that when you turn the TV off, the show that you was watching, the people in it would run out the back of the TV, down the cable, into the power socket and out through the wall. So they'd have to do that before you could unplug the TV. I was like 4 years old, so yeah, it weren't like yesterday where I found out that wasn't true. So yeah, there's just so much, and this is the other thing as well. There is no confirmed real glitch footage about us being in a simulation.
There's a lot of glitch footage.
There is, but there's not.
much.
But you've got the one of the bird just floating. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Okay,
that, not moving.
Those ones in the planes can be explained though.
So the bird one, I've got the video here. So obviously a lot of birds of prey and that hover, and if they get into like in the wind or the thermal, they can just stay there. You see them all the time. Hawks, kestrels, falcons, yeah, all the others. I can't think. Yeah, but mainly birds of prey because they're looking down to get. And now and again they'll flap their wings if they have to. But there's one of the bird. It's like it's a raven or something. But if you look closely, it's near some power cables. So you got the power cables. You normally have one that goes across the top. Like one cable. It's not a power cable. It's linked. It's like a wire to keep the structures together. So it's really thin, so you can't always see it. And if you take a photo, and obviously at a certain angle, you're not going to see that cable. So the bird is actually sat on it. There's just loads of different things like that. So you can't rule, or you can rule, or can't rule a lot of stuff out. So
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can rule out, but then there's a lot of stuff that you can't rule out.
Yep.
And
then
if
you
you think about it, like even DNA is really close to code, to like computer programming
and
code.
it's capped. How is it capped?
Yeah.
Someone or something must have capped it somewhere. And why is it capped?
Yeah.
That's a real question.
Yeah, it has 4 letters. It's always, always, always in strict pairs, a rule-based system. And it's kind of crazy to think that, naturally, organically evolved into something that's very similar to like binary code.
Yeah. But there's also, what do they call it? Something else. There's like dead DNA in there. That's just, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I can't remember
like
the term.
code.
Someone tell me what it's called. Can't remember. But then
and your brain too, binary.
Yeah.
Because everything that you do in your brain, everything you think, it's neurons firing on, off, 1, 0.
Yeah.
So everything that you do or think could come back to binary code.
Yeah. But it's like you're saying that it's igniting it. It's like the same way that a car engine works. You're firing it up for the pistons to go through and then ship everything around the car. Same sort of thing. But then it goes into NPCs. I remember I've told you I've seen 2 NPCs that were just not moving. The first one had a dog. And then when I looked in the mirror, she's about half a mile down the road.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can do this.
Junk DNA. Cheers, Hillbilly.
Hold on. Let's see if I can do this.
Go on. Right, I'm just going to load the next page of info up.
Okay, hold on. All right. Can you put that up? Does it show? Because I have it in full screen.
Yeah.
So this is the sky glitching, which is not the one that I meant to put up, but this is.
No, that's fine. As long as it's glitch.
Like it blinks out. Yeah, can you see it?
No, it's just a still image. There's no video on that.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, is that better?
No, nothing there.
What the?
You're glitching. Right. There we go. We are in a simulation.
I'm glitching. All right.
But I had a glitch. It's a few years ago. It's got to be what? So I've worked at where I am now 7 years, so probably a couple of years before that. So about 9, 10 years ago, I was in Bedfordshire, a place called Ampthill, and driving down the road in the van, I've got breakfast radio on, listening, and the news comes on. I spoke about this before, and the news comes on, and they start talking about something. I'm like, that happened about 7 months ago. It was a big story. I can't remember what it was, but it was a big story, and it lasted for a few days. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then you saying about the sky glitching. I don't know if it was my eyes or me trying to get my head around it. Everything started going like, Joe, not lines, but like blocky in front of me. I thought I was having a seizure. And I'm like, what the? And then this thing was still going on with the radio. And then when that story stopped and the next one came on, it was like everything kind of like went back to normal.
I sent you the videos, so see if you can get them up, because that one is really interesting with the NPCs.
I would, but I don't have TikTok.
Well, you can still open it. I just Googled it.
I've opened it and it takes me to download the app.
Oh, that's so weird.
I know. Oh, my head hurts.
Because I just searched it on Google and it comes up.
Yeah, but you're going to be logged into your TikTok account, aren't you? Oh. I don't know.
Whatever. Okay.
But then,
so basically the video is showing this person who is walking the dog, and the dog is like standing behind her like this, and she's not moving.
That's what I seen. Exactly the same. And the dog was like a Labrador or Dalmatian, that size of a dog. It wasn't a little dog, like golden retriever. And she stood there, and I thought, because I stopped at the light, so I was near Nottingham, Leicester, somewhere like that. And I'm stopped at the lights, and I'm literally opposite. I was going to put the window down and shout, "You okay?" Because she's just nothing. I thought, is she on a phone? Got earbuds in or something? No. And she had, do you know on the lead where you got the poo bag holder? And it was windy, so you could see the plastic bags blowing. The dog was like walking about waiting. She just stood there like frozen in time. Couldn't see her. I was that close. I could not see her breathing. I was probably about, I'd say 10 foot away, maximum 15. But I'm like leaning over through the passenger like window looking like, what's going on? It's like that messed with my head. And nothing. Her arms weren't moving. There's not even a slight little movement in the fingers, the feet, her head, nothing. She just stood there. And then, so as I went through the lights, the next turning, I was turning left. As I turned left, I looked down to have a look, and she's about 200 yards down the path. So it's like, all right, okay. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, Blazer's seen a tear in the sky, rainbow color behind it. Trevor said if you shine a laser on the wall, you can actually see the matrix. I do paranormal investigations and shine lasers at the walls all the time.
That does work, but you have to do DMT.
I feel like if you have to do DMT, you're going to see other dimensions anyway.
So when you shine the laser at the wall, it's after you've had DMT, and that's where you see the code, the matrix code coming down. Josh Rogan did it, and a few other people have done it. And yeah, I'll tell you about that later.
Interesting. All right, this isn't the one that I originally found, but this is one I found real quick. So this chick, is literally just.
Bro, I'm tripping.
That's like, what she was like.
This video is freaking people out. An anonymous TikTok account shared a video of a woman standing mid-stride, frozen on an empty street. And after 4 seconds, she begins to move. However, the video caption said that she was frozen for a whole minute before the camera started rolling. It racked up over 5 million views, and it's already got thousands of people speculating if we...
So that stuff happens way too often to be...
Yeah. But here's the other one. Yeah, so... Here's the other one. So if you must have seen the video of all the people at the airport. I think it was in China or Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And then a load of people just vanish. All the suitcases and bags drop, and everyone turns around and like a few people having a panic attack. Now, is that from a movie? Is it a trailer? Is it legit? Because it's showing it's CCTV footage.
Yeah.
But is it?
Mm.
And
That's like the one with
it's
the kids that all disappear off the bus.
yeah, and it's that you can tell that's AI. That is you can tell
Mhm.
straight away because the driver doesn't react whatsoever. Well, he does, but it takes about 3-4 seconds or whatever.
Raoul.
I know he's being a bad one tonight.
How do you know? How
But
do you know it's not a glitch?
exactly. But this is the thing. So when we're talking about sleeping and dreaming, how do you know?
Mhm.
So when you go to sleep, that you're not resetting to stop the glitching for the next day. You're like a 24-hour reset. That's
I
why
don't
you
know. You have to
sleep.
recharge.
Yeah, you recuperate anyway. You sleep. That's what it's all about. But
Yeah. Hillbilly Herb
I
is
don't
talking about favorite glitch video where a food prep worker cuts some lemons. They go to get a bag to put the lemons in. She comes back and she's so confused
because it's not been cut.
because it's not cut. And you
Yeah,
watch
she's
her cut
like,
it.
and she's showing other people, and they're just like
Mhm.
looking at her like she's gone mad.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a load. Visual anomalies, perception tricks, physics edge cases. So there's not a lot really to determine whether it's real or not. But then this takes us on to the Mandela effect. Is the Mandela effect dimensions or frequency? I can't speak tonight. Dimensions or frequencies that are glitching out, and you're getting that. Say 2 dimensions hit each other, like in a physical sense, and that's why it glitches. Could that cause Mandela effect, deja vu? People just you walk in a room and completely forget.
Yeah. But that's the whole simulations theory. Did somebody program you to
Reboot the
walk into the
server.
room and then you glitch? Because I will tell you, when I play The Sims, they walk into a room because I tell them to do something and then they don't do it. They walk into the room, look around, and like walk back out.
Could be. And then when you so then when you go to sleep, it's when they turn the computer off or the server gets disconnected.
Or, all right, so if we are in a simulation, right, do you think it's one person made the simulation, plays God, runs the whole thing? Or do you think like a person plays like a character?
So like an avatar.
Yes, like an avatar,
Well,
but
I thought you was going to go down the route that someone created this simulation, and then with us in it, not us, me, you, but us as in humans. Then they went in that simulation, and now it's just running. There's no one controlling it, and this is why there's no saying about patterns and that, but there's no real patterns to anything. Things are just happening. Like you're like going back 6 years ago with what happened in beginning of 2020, things like that. It's like, was that some sort of hacking of some sort?
but history repeats itself over and over and over again. So even like COVID, you had the Spanish flu, you had the plague. About every 100 years, there's some crazy illness that sweeps the world and off, a bunch of people.
Well, you had smallpox, monkeypox.
Yes.
You had other illnesses that were killing people back in the 80s that we can't say, but it's for initials.
Everything changed when Harambe died.
Yes. That's a gorilla.
What if Harambe is the new Mandela? It's the Harambe effect.
Could be. Could be.
Or Harambe.
Well, but do you think we'll ever find out?
No.
But so here's the other question: if it was created and we're all in it, and the creator no longer exists, and we can't get out of it, is it AI that's controlling it, and it's learned and progressed, like I was saying before, and it's got the awareness and the consciousness to keep going and keep reprogramming, and that's why it's doing what it did?
It could be.
That's why it's doing what it does, not what it did. I was reading
Yeah.
somewhere.
Because the creator's no longer there.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's thing. When these things happen, it's like the data purge, though, to make room for more data.
Yeah, because you have to, obviously you're gonna run out of room for data, so you have to remove data, and technically us as humans are data. Mammals, animals, birds, fish, plants, everything is data. So some data has to, you stick it in the recycling bin, don't you?
But
Ah,
like, okay, so think of like a tape, though, like a
no,
VHS or a CD or something. It had it had like data on it, right?
yeah,
And has data on it. Wait, binary or non-binary?
no,
And-
Simon.
And you delete it, right? You
Yeah.
delete it and you re-record it. You record another show or program on top of it. It still has artifacts of what was there before.
So is that reincarnation then?
Yes.
Oh,
If we're in a
coming back from
simulation,
the
that's
dead.
reincarnation.
So that's reincarnation, right? So
Mhm.
then what about you delete something, then you think, oh no, I need that back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, so yeah, so they come back. So it's like when people have these NDEs, near-death experiences.
Mhm.
So they die and then it's, oh no, I need it, and they come back. And that's why sometimes it feels like it could be seconds, minutes, days, months. Like that guy, he got married, had kids and everything. Then he come out of his, when he fell and had that head injury, and he come out of it and he was so gutted. It's like 10, 20 years of his life that didn't even exist. Was that?
I don't know. Could be.
Yes. So there, that's it.
know,
Thoughts from
yeah.
anyone else?
Well, Hillbilly Herb says they need a. Jesus.
Oh.
The chat's moving too fast. Good
know.
defragging.
Yeah, but it is. And then, so you get cloud storage. So there's cloud storage when you become a spirit, cloud, heaven, up in the clouds. So when you put everything on the cloud and delete it off the hard, like the iPad, the PC, your phone, whatever, when you delete it from that and it's in the cloud, is that where it's a spirit? It's still there, but not in solid form. And then when you download it, it comes back in spirit form. I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Because like there's so many different roads to go down with the simulation thing.
Yeah.
And I guess the morphogenic field. That's the big word.
Yeah.
I should have let you read this one.
No, I did not read what you just said. I read metamorphic, but anyway, I didn't even say that.
So, but if we're in a simulation, who programmed it?
This is it. So Elon Musk, maybe.
Elon Musk did not.
But you know your current leader. You know he's it's all going about that he's a time traveler. He put a thing on Twitter saying that he's actually a time traveler. But if you look at the things of his son Baron and the claims of him being a time traveler, the files that were taken from a hotel room from a certain person that was creating free energy, all that links together. So,
okay, which brings us back to Tartaria and the structures that were created to harness said free energy, and then they wiped it. But
well, they didn't wipe; they just built over it.
Yeah, but nobody remembers it.
No, because
nobody remembered it. Whole cities seem to have gone up and been erected, all these buildings in very short periods of time, which is only possible in a simulation.
There we go. So is it possible that AI was already created in the past and forced a simulation onto the rest of us? So AI became conscious of itself and wanted to control itself without being taken over by humans. So then maybe there were never humans. Maybe we aren't even humans.
Maybe AI got lonely.
What if we don't exist? What if when I walk out the room exists, but I don't?
What if none of it exists? You walking into the room constructed the room.
Yeah.
Because like a video game, it hasn't rendered.
No. So when you do, so when that game ends, you come to, like, say you play Call of Duty, yeah, and you respawn, yeah, you're still in the same place. It's all built around you, but you're starting again. Some people are the same if you're playing online, some are not if you go into a different forum.
Collective consciousness theory. Okay, right?
Yes.
So you're in a video game.
Yep.
And the whole video game exists, right? All the code, all the data.
Yeah.
Every possibility in that game already exists. But you don't know it until you get into that area, right? Like say you walk into this room and there's some objective there. You don't know it until you walk into the room. But if you can hack the game or use cheat codes, you can access all of the knowledge and all of the possibilities and data that is already programmed into the game.
Yeah.
So what if that is collective consciousness? And the people who are tapping into collective consciousness, they're just accessing the code.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's already there.
And then you've got the things like when you play, you got to like level up. You've got to complete that, like Red Dead. Be on the horse and the train and all that. You've got to shoot the guys on the train. Then you go to the saloon and you got to shoot the people in there without getting shot. So you've got to complete that till you can get to the next stage. So is that life? That mean I've got to work at this job till I retire because then I won't get to the next stage. You know what I mean? Little things like that. I've got to drive to the shop and get bread and milk before I can. Next stage is making something to eat. Just using hypothetical examples. But you know what I mean, though. You've got to do something before you can do the next thing to move on to the one after that. Yes, the dogs would yap all the time, and they poo and wee everywhere as well.
But if you weren't there,
yes,
it's like the Schrodinger's cat thing.
More so when they're not when you're not there.
No, it's like, see, that happen. Like when you're observing reality, you are changing reality. So the dogs are
because
yapping
you're expecting
because you
it to
can
happen.
hear them yapping.
So you manifesting it. Yeah, but then is it because you expect them to yap, so you manifest it? As I was talking about today, if your thoughts are not your own thoughts and they're just popping up in your head, is that someone tapping away on a keyboard, putting them thoughts into your head? Go into the kitchen, go make some toast. Oh, you haven't got any. You need to go to the shop and buy some.
Yeah, it's just a list of objectives. Now you need to go to the store. Now you need to buy bread. You need to put it in the toaster.
Yeah. Mundane, but you need to do it to move on to whatever's going to happen next. So until you do that, you're never going to find out.
Okay. So if you get a text about your dogs yapping, is it you manifesting? If nobody was there to hear the dogs yapping and then send you a text about them yapping, then were they yapping? Reality is changed by being observed.
Yeah.
It's like the thing
And
with the cat in the box.
Yeah.
Until you open the box, an equal chance that the cat is alive or the cat is dead.
I didn't know I was going to go that dark, but anyway. Tommy.
Have you never heard of that?
No.
Okay, so it's a thought experiment in quantum mechanics. So there's a sealed box, Schrodinger's cat. There's a sealed box. It contains a cat. It contains a tiny bit of radioactive material, a detector, a vial of poison. And the rule is if the radioactive atom decays, it triggers the detectors and the poison's released and the cat dies. But if it doesn't decay, nothing happens and the cat lives. So the quantum part is that the radioactive atom can be decayed and not decayed at the same time. So before you open the box, the cat is both alive and dead.
Yes.
When you open the box, the system, the simulation, the whatever, chooses one, and you either see the cat alive or the cat dead.
So it either one, so it's 50-50. It either activates or it doesn't. And it's not until that point because you don't see it and you don't know because it's in a sealed container.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's the observer effect. Until you actually observe it, the cat is both alive and dead.
Right. Yeah. So
and that brings into the thing of splitting into, okay, you open the box, and in one universe the cat's alive, in one universe the cat's dead.
Yeah. So with this, right? So this is now in 99.9% alcohol and a bit of water. Yeah. It's the original colour that it was when I got it. When I put it in just water alone, it started to get like fungus and all that on it, bacteria. So I've cleaned all that off and it's now gone, right? So you get a close up on the eyes, yeah? You can see there's nothing on it now. And that is the original colour that it was when I got it. So my theory on that is it was in alcohol when I got it. It'd only been in water for about 8 months because it was last summer when I cleaned it. I'll have had it 2 years in a couple of weeks. So therefore, if it is organic, it's been in alcohol all that time and I messed up by putting it in water. So now it's back in the alcohol. It's gone back to the original colour. It all makes sense. Yeah. So then if I was to release it, because it was a different smell when I opened it the other day to pour the alcohol in than what it was when I initially opened it and it was just rotting.
Yeah, you said
cabbage.
It smelled real bad.
Like something was decaying. Well, it probably is, but anyway. I've been wrecked. So this is what it is. It's an alien in a jar. This is how the channel evolved from what it was to what it is now. You can see it's got bits. You can see its back. You can see the detail in its hands, 3 fingers, its feet, its mouth, its eyes. Even the back going into the back of its skull, the shoulder blades, elbows, everything. Is it real? I'm guessing more than likely it is organic, otherwise why would it be in alcohol? But then when I pick it up, so this is the thing, so when I picked it up to clean it, my fingertips all felt weird, like there's some sort of residue on them. No, I'm not drinking it. And I had to proper clean my fingers to get rid of it. So I don't know. It was weird. It was more weird the second time than it was the first time. We are nearly at the end of the show as well.
We are.
So we had to go over the extra 10 minutes, give me asking about with the videos, but that's how it goes sometimes. So yeah. Is that real? I don't know. It'd be good if it was real. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's what it is. It's an alien in the jar. And it's what inspired me to go down the path that I'm at now with the channel and everything else.
By the logic that we discussed earlier, it is both real and not real because you don't know.
Correct. And I have more questions now about whether it's real or not than I ever did. So, no, I didn't find it. So I got it from Darren, Baby with a Laser. He had it. His nephew got it from a house clearance. This bloke died, and it is one of the oddities that was in there. He wasn't allowed it in his house. It'd been in his shed for about 10 years. I've had it 2 years. So I reckon at least 20 years we worked out that it's been in this jar for whatever it was. And then, yeah. That's it. That's all I've got. So, I have nothing else to add. So, do we live in a simulation? Do we not live in a simulation? Do we control our own simulation? Is somebody else controlling it for us? Who knows?
I don't know. And who is controlling it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the big thing is, okay, we live in a simulation. We're Sims. We have no, free will other than what's programmed into us.
Yeah.
Who is controlling it or what is controlling it?
Something must be doing. Maybe it's controlling itself. So,
or yeah, is it a self-running simulation that, somebody set up at whatever point and just let run?
Yeah.
If you have this,
or maybe they started.
Have it, and you're going to be away.
Yeah,
or you're
maybe
be
they set it up.
Just play it. Let it go and see what happens. Chaos.
Yeah. There you go. So maybe someone set it up and then something happened to him, and then it's like, well, they didn't go because he weren't breathing anymore, and then it just doing its own thing. So I don't know. But if you have any thoughts on this, do go to the comments section after the show and put your thoughts and ideas in there, and also any ideas of future programs or shows of different things that we can talk about in Reality Check, which is going to be every Wednesday, 8:30 UK time, 3:30 Eastern time.
And if you want your own alien in a jar, you can buy one for $75,000.
99. Oh, has it gone down?
75. And if you want to look in the description, if you want to see the episode of Cajun Pawn Stars, where it's talked about.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I thought you were on about something else, and I'm like, I'm not watching that. PAWN. Yeah. Just checking. So that's it. We are done. Tomorrow, myself and Jay will be on Festival of the Unexplained to announce guest number 7. Not sure what time that's going to be. I need to speak to Jay and set it up, but it will be either 7. Yeah, I think it's 7:30 tomorrow. Yes, it is 7:30. 7:30 tomorrow. Then at 8:30 on this channel, the UFO Files, a revisit to Earl Grey and Paul Hynek, where they talk about Project Blue Book. That was from 3 years ago. I have revamped it the best that I can. It's about 2 hours long, so it's going out as a premiere, so you can watch that. And then on Friday, we have Ronnie LeBlanc coming on, talking about everything he does and his new book, Interdimensional. Then that's Friday afternoon. Friday day, me, myself, and Jay Austin are going to be back on the UFO files because I got a phone call today of a UFO case, which is very strange. It happened last week down in the south of England from a good friend, but I will release all the details. I recorded the telephone conversation, so he goes into detail about it, and I'll play the majority of that phone call, and I'll show the images and everything else on there. So that is definitely worth listening to. It's very, what happens before, during, and after is just mind-blowing. So do join us for that. Have you got anything to add before we do one?
Oh, we will. Me and Stephanie are going to be back Paranormal Tea Time tonight. She's back from Alaska. And we will be on Facebook, on YouTube at 8:30 EST. So I know I see some of you guys in there, but hopefully we'll see some more.
I'll be astral projecting.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'll probably be wide awake.
For our UK.
It is just a little bit. Right, so that's it. We are done. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the people that come in the chat and said they didn't like it and went again. So their loss. Oh, well.
You know what? It's a view and a comment, so
exactly.
It all helps the channel.
It does indeed. Right, join us tomorrow. I'll join myself tomorrow, and then a rerun of one of the others, and then twice on Friday, and then back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No Tuesdays. It's just that's it. Gonna go. So enjoy, and see you tomorrow. Ta-ra.
I'd visit my alien friends. If I had a spaceship, I'd visit my alien friends. If I had a spaceship, I'd visit my alien friends. And I could show them Earth, and they take me to the planet, yeah. And I could show them Earth, and they take me to the planet.